the existence of the Hindu community in the majority does not mean that we have a greater responsibility to preserve peace. This is the false narrative, and particularly as a community which has suffered at the hands of invaders and colonizers, I'm sorry, the burden is no more on us. We have done away with 1/3 of our land by way of Pakistan and Bangladesh. What more is expected of this community? Never again would be the policy at this stage. And it goes back to a very different connotation altogether. So I'm making this very clear statement, and I'm happy to quote instances from the Constituent Assembly debates where they clearly said, while the majority will be cognizant of the rights of the minority so that they are treated at par with them when it comes to constitutional rights, this treatment and this particular extension of, let's say, of goodwill cannot be a one-way street. And it is up to the minority to also ensure that it conducts itself in a way that public morality is largely dictated by the majority in every jurisdiction, and it conforms to public morality. Remember, this conversation is happening in the aftermath of the vivisection of this country with millions of lives being lost. So today the burden still cannot be on us. I am certainly no representative for Hindus, I don't speak for them. I will certainly represent those Hindus who believe that Hindus have a right to say these things, who believe it is time it is said. So I certainly represent that particular cross-section of Hindus. So I am not saying that let us add to the problem. I'm sorry, I'm only saying the problem has existed for long. I'm only saying at the very least, get your head out of the sand and acknowledge these realities and deal with those realities in whatever way possible, staying within the bounds of constitutionality and law.